I'm grabbing the elbows with the opposite hand, bending knees generously, swinging side to side. Feel the lengthening in the waists and long breaths. Bring the hands onto your shins, halfway lift, take a long inhale. Make your way into high plank, exhale. I'm holding the high plank for one more breath. Drop the knees under your hips, cat and cow. Turning tailbone up as well. And when you tug the tailbone, tug the chin as well. Take 2 more long rounds. Mobilizing back. Last round for me. Find neutral spine. Pull belly button in. Extend the right leg in the back. Level hips. Extend the left fingertips to the front. Find spinal balance. No pressure on your back, please. Take a big inhale, lengthen, exhale, tap the left elbow to the right knee under your tummy and round the back. Do that 4 more times, please. Long inhale, extending the line, exhale, tap, and try and squeeze the knee and the elbow together. 3 more times, inhale, squeeze the right glute as you push the right leg to the back, exhale, press. Last 2, inhale, and exhale, press them together. 1 more time, long inhale. Take your time to press and squeeze just for an exhale. And then 1 more time, inhale out, extending the line. And I'm reaching back for tiger, reaching left fingertips to the back. Bending right knee, flexing right foot. And finding the foot in the back and pressing into the hand gently. But turning the collarbones to the front and turning the right knee to the back. Release the right foot, release the left hand to the front into spinal balance. Tug the right toes under, press them onto the mat. Press the left hand onto the mat and push into 3-legged dog. So I'm sweeping left leg behind me. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, bring the left knee to your nose. Shift your weight forward. Do that 4 more times. Inhale, left heel up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Twice more. Squeeze the left glute as you lift. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Last 2. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. And for the last time, again, see if you can squeeze the left knee onto your nose and hold the contact. And step the left foot through between the thumbs. Come onto fingertips once you found your runner's lunge. Shift forward and backward while you're dropping the hips towards the ground. Drop the right knee onto the mat and sweep up into crescent moon. Lengthen up first, inhale. And there is your back bend straight away if it's there, back, exhale. Inhale, straighten up, exhale, half split. Fingertips on the mat, framing the front leg and extending the left leg in the front. Turning left toes up. 1 more time, lengthening into the spine. Inhale and exhale, forward towards the thigh. Sending left hip to the back of the mat and feeling the hamstring stretching.
Alive in my soul.
Bend your front knee and sweep up into crescent moon again. Take a big inhale. You can give it a slight back bend if it's there. On your next inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands to heart center, and we are twisting this time over to your left, pressing the right elbow into the left knee. Turn the left elbow up. Lengthen spine and gently push the left knee out to the side. And maybe bend the left knee slightly more. Both arms up into another crescent moon. Maybe one more back bend if it's there. On your exhale, inhale, straighten up, and exhale, high plank, sweeping both hands onto the mat, lifting back knee, shooting left foot onto the back. First chaturanga, I'm dropping the knees for that. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through, and stay with mini cobras, please. Press the feet into the mat. Long neck, inhale, lift from upper back. And exhale, bring it back onto the mat. Do that 4 more times. Lift head and shoulders, inhale. And exhale, bring it back. Make sure you're pointing the elbows to the back of the mat. 3 more times. Keep pressing feet into the mat. Sending tailbone to the back. Last 2. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it back. With the last one, see if you want to lift into a full cobra. And sitting through child's pose. Hold it in child's pose for a breath. Come onto the fingertips and rock your shoulders side to side. It's taking the pressure off your wrists and you're mobilizing the shoulders. Find downward dog. Tuck your toes. Lift your bum up. And pedal your heels. Already pushing the hips side to side, so I'm bending the knees even more as I'm pedaling. So I'm getting a nice side stretch at the same time as well, while I'm spreading fingertips, lengthening the arms, and feeling the shoulders stretching as well. Move to the front of the mat into wide yogic squat to stretch out the hip flexors. Toes pointing out. Wiggling bum to the mat, lifting chest, pressing elbows into the knees, and finding the inner thigh stretch, long back. I'm tipping the head side to side to lengthen the neck as well, to loosen it. I'm taking 1 more breath. And hands on the mat, bum up, feet hip distance, heel toe them together. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fall towards the thighs again. Bend your knees and hold. I'm interlacing fingers above the hips to start stretching out the front of the shoulders. See if you can straighten your elbows and lift the hands off your hips. And maybe drop little fingers towards the mat. Hang your head and bend your knees more if you feel anything funny in the lower back. Hold it for 1 more breath. Release the hands onto the shins. Inhale into halfway lift. Exhale, make your way into high plank. Step or hop, feet hip distance. Hold high plank for a breath. Find core muscles. Find stomach muscles. Drop your knees under your hips and find neutral spine straight away. Reach the left leg to the back so we can start with the other side. Squeeze the left glute, level hips, and reach the right fingertips to the front. Spinal balance first. Taking 1 more breath to lengthen, to level hips, to draw belly button in. 1 more inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to the elbow, round the back, and squeeze them together. 4 more rounds. Take your time to lengthen. Make sure the back of your neck stays long. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend out, squeeze the left glute. Exhale, touch the elbow and the knee. Twice more. Last one, extend out, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee and the elbow together, hold it just a fraction longer. Extend out into a long line and let's go into tiger. Pointing right fingertips to the back, so sweep it to the back. Bending left knee, flexing left foot. Find the foot if you can, press into the hand, but open the shoulders to the front. And point the left knee to the back. Release into spinal balance. Left foot to the back, right hand to the front. Bring the left foot onto the mat and the right hand. Tuck the right toes, the left toes under. Push your right heel up into three-legged dog. Sweep high, inhale. Exhale, bring the right knee to your nose and give it a tap. Make sure you're bringing shoulders above fingertips. 4 more rounds, three-legged dog, right heel up. Exhale, knee to nose. Last 3 rounds without rushing. In the stomach muscles, feeling your right glute as you sweep the leg up. Inhale, I've got 2 more. Exhale, knee to nose. Strong shoulders as well, bring them above the fingertips. Last time, see if you can squeeze your right knee to your nose and hold. And step through between the thumbs. Come onto the fingertips into runner's lunge, just for a breath. Lift the chest. Drop the left knee onto the mat. Sweep the arms up into crescent lunge. On your exhale, see if there is a back bend already. Inhale, straighten up. And exhale, half split. Sweeping the hands onto the mat and sitting back. Send the right hip to the back. Turn the right toes up. Lengthen the spine for 1 more inhale. And forward a little bit further with your exhale to lengthen the hamstrings. Bend your front knee, right knee in the front. Sweep up into crescent moon again. Lengthen up, inhale, see if there is a back bend there already. Exhale for the second time on this side. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist to your right. Pressing the elbow into the knee and taking your time to lengthen spine. Bend the right knee in the front and maybe press your right knee outwards towards the right side of the mat slightly. Sweep up into crescent moon for the last time. Take a big inhale. See if there is another back bend for the 3rd time on this side. And find high plank. Sweep the hands to the mat, lift the back knee and shoot the right leg to the back. Second chaturanga, but we are still staying on our front. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through and stay on your front. Leave the hands under your shoulders and lift up into a mini cobra. Inhale. Hold it there. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Press the feet into the mat. Bring your arms out into cactus. Keep breathing. Your shoulders are still away from the ears. Press feet into the mat just a little bit harder. Let's sweep the arms to the front on an inhale and circle them all the way around. Exhale. Bring them back into cactus. Keep pressing feet into the mat. Reach the arms to the front. Inhale. Circle them around. Exhale. And back to cactus. Do that 3 more times. If it's too much, just squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. And back to cactus. Twice more. Reach and sweep. Keep pressing feet into the mat. Back to cactus. Lengthen the back of your neck. Last time, reach and sweep. Back to cactus. And bring the hands under your forehead. Relax your forehead on your hands. Bend your knees and push your feet side to side. Straighten your knees, hands under your shoulders, tuck your tailbone, sit through child's pose. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift your bum. Find your static stretch unless you feel you need to move around. If you have found your static stretch, keep a micro bend in the knees. Inhale, look to the front, and exhale, make your way to the front of the mat, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Let's come into a standing position. Finally, bend your knees round your back and walk the hands up on the shins, thighs. Roll your shoulders out on the top. Let's do a couple of side bends, sweep up. Grab your left wrist, pull it across to your right, exhale. Back the center of the way. Grab the other wrist, pull it high and across. Exhale. Come back to center. Reach up one more time, squeeze the glutes if you want to slide back, bend, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Hold your high plank for a breath. I'm turning into a side plank straight away. Flick your heels to your right. Lift the left arm. Lift the hips higher. I'm going to thread the needle. Before I do that, I'm stacking left foot on top of the right. Reach the left arm underneath your right armpit, exhale. Reach the left arm up, inhale. Make sure your hip stays high. Do that 4 more times. Thread the needle, exhale. Inhale, reach the arm up. Exhale, sweep. Keep the feet stacked and the right heel is glued to the mat. Twice more. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. I'm finishing by reaching back up. Inhale and give me a Chaturanga Dandasana. Turn into high plank, sink through. Inhale, Cobra Upward Dog. And exhale, find Downward Dog. Hold for a breath. Ripple forward, find high plank. Let's do the side plank on the other side. Flick the heels to your left. I'm reaching right arm. Stack the feet if you want. Lift the hips high. Stack the shoulders. One more inhale to prepare, reach high. Exhale, thread the needle, reach under your left armpit. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle, keeping left heel flat. 3 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread. Twice more. Inhale, reach. Feel the twist from the upper back. Exhale, thread. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread. Reach back up for an inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Leave it out if you want. Meet me in Downward Dog. Inhale, Cobra Upward Dog. Exhale, find Downward Dog. Let's hold it here for a breath. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front. Feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Sweep up with a flat back this time. Reach the arms all the way up. Take a big inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good time to have a sip of water. Or just stand in the front and chill out. Guys, are we okay? Leah, if you're okay as well, just a quick thumbs up. You okay? And come to the front of the mat. Feet hip distance. Shoulders back, palms to the front. Sweep up, inhale. Slide back, bend if you want. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right leg to the back only into runner's lunge, fingertips on the mat. Sweep the arms up into crescent lunge once you're there, left knees above the left ankle. Take a big inhale and give me one cactus. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, slide back, bend here. Reach forward, reach the arms as well, and stay in that lunge position. I'm going to go for my balance, warrior 3. Shift forward, lift the right heel, and find your balance, warrior 3, standing on the left leg. You have the arms by your side if you want, or keep reaching the arms to the front. Level hips. Take one more breath. And stand up into a quad stretch. I'm bending left knee and I'm pulling the right heel to the bum. I'm reaching right arm to grab the right foot. Left arm is still reaching up. And find that quad stretch. See if you can press your knees together and tuck your tailbone to feel the front of your thighs. It might be just a little stretch for you. Let's have a go with dancer. I'm starting to push the right foot into the hand. Keep lengthening the tailbone towards the mat and start hinging from the hip. Keep pointing right knee to the back and maybe left fingertips to the front. See if you can press into the hand a little bit more. Hold for one more breath. Stand up into stalk, hinge up slowly, bring the right knee into the chest, sweep both arms up just for an inhale. And give me another warrior 3. Sweep the right heel to the back, arms by your sides this time. As you exhale, then you find your warrior 3 again. Half moon pose. I'm bending left knee and sweeping left fingertips under my left shoulder. And I start opening the body up, stacking hips, reaching right arm up, flexing right foot out to the side. Drawing belly button in always helps. Take one more inhale. And step into a reversed warrior. Take your time. Bend the left knee, right foot steps to the back of the mat. Right heel flat. And then sweep the left arm up. Reversing the warrior. I've got right hand on the thigh, but wherever you want, if you want to bind. Keep bending left knee. Keep reaching left fingertips. Take one more breath. And give me a side lunge to the back of the mat. Extending left knee, start turning the right toes out. I've got hands to heart center and sit into a side lunge. Take your time here, see how far you want to sit it. If you don't want to sit too low, then right elbow in the knee and left fingertips on the mat. Make sure you lengthen the spine at some point to feel the strength in the back muscles. Hands on the mat, push your bum up into wide-legged forward fold. Turn the feet parallel. I'm lengthening the spine for one more inhale, just to be on the safe side. And as you exhale, drop the chest, head towards the mat. Find a stretch just for a couple of breaths and turn that tailbone up. Side lunge onto the left heel. I'm walking hands over, turning left toes out. And taking your time here, left elbow in the inside of the left knee if you can. Make sure you find a long back, the strong spine at some point. Definitely finding the stretch in the inner thighs. Just have a little think about something. We're going to flip straight into a wild thing. So you've come back to the front of your mat. Imagine you're going through an easy twist. Right hand is reaching in line with the left foot. I'm turning the hip over. You can reach the left arm up. I'm flicking the right heel over straight away. I'm sweeping the left foot all the way into side plank, bending, foot behind me, and opening up into a wild thing, reaching left fingertips towards the front of the mat. Take your time, there is no rush here. Try and hold it for one more breath. And then take a big inhale into side plank, just a quick one. And as you exhale, you can sink through your Chaturanga Dandasana or leave it out and meet me in Downward Dog. Inhale, Cobra Upward Dog. And exhale, Downward Dog. Hold it for a breath. Take a stretch in the shoulders. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Sweep up into a standing position. Reach all the way up, inhale. And exhale, fold straight away for the second round, other side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot to the back only into runner's lunge. Make sure your right knee is above the right ankle. So sweep the arms up into crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. One cactus to squeeze the shoulder blades and open the chest. Hinge forward. Reach the arms and get ready to balance. Warrior 3. Take off. Lift the left heel. Level hips, shoulders. Find the horizontal line. Draw belly button in. Maybe straighten the right knee. Quad stretch. Bend the right knee and stand up. And reach the left arm down, left hand down for the ankle. Knees together. I'm still reaching right arm up. Tug the pelvis and keep the knees together for now to find a stretch in the front of your left thigh. Okay, we'll go with your dancer. I'm pressing the left foot into the hand. I'm still drawing belly button in and then hinging. Keep reaching right fingertips to the front. Keep reaching left knee to the back. If you feel anything funny in your back, maybe don't push into the left hand that much. Standing up through stalk. Bring the left knee up, arms up to the sky. Inhale and go back into warrior 3 again. Left heel to the back, sweep the arms by your sides this time. Do that straight line again. Half moon pose. I'm bending right knee, sweeping right fingertips under my right shoulder. Reach the left arm up, turn the body out to the left. Stack shoulders and flex the left foot out. Take one more inhale. And reverse your warrior. Bend the right knee, step the left foot behind you and sweep the right arm up. Make sure your stance is long. So when you're bending that right knee even more, it's above the ankle. Keep reaching higher with your right fingertips. Take one more inhale. And side lunge onto the left heel. As you exhale, hands to heart center, turn the left toes out. And sit down, maybe deeper, but take your time. So this is the left heel I'm sitting on. Leave the chest. Guys, if you already have all those options there, opening, popping your bum down, feel free. I'll hold it here for one more breath. And let's meet in wide-legged forward fold, hands down, bum up. Turn feet parallel and fold towards the mat. Find that little break there. Side lunge onto your right heel, walk the hands over, turn out. Make sure your right elbow stays on the inside of the right knee and sit down. Find the straight back, find your options, whatever you're playing with, as long as you're keeping the right elbow on the inside of the right knee. See how far you want to take it, or just stay with a stretch. I'm going to hold it for one more breath. Beautiful. Now think about that wild thing. I'm bringing left hand in line with the right heel, flipping the hips over, already dropping the left heel over, and I'm sweeping the right leg back, going through a side plank, and when you're ready, bend the right knee to pop the foot behind you and open up into that back bend. Wild thing. Reach arms, lift hips high, press into the feet. I'm inhaling through a side plank and exhaling through a Chaturanga Dandasana, or meet me in downward dog. Lift that bum high. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the front, feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Crane practice if you want, hand balance. Maybe just dangle forward. If you know it, don't wait for me. If you want the drills, I'm spreading fingertips in front of the feet. I'm lifting heels and tapping the kneecaps onto the back of my arms. Dipping a bit of weight into the fingertips, drawing belly button in, feeling the core muscles, and that you're pressing the knees onto the triceps. And then maybe one leg at a time. Maybe both feet. Have a play. Take a couple of breaths. Landing forward fold, feet hip distance. Take your time. I'm inhaling into a flat back and I'm exhaling into a hamstring stretch. I'm just grabbing the back of my legs. It's also nice on the wrists. Now you have a bit of option here. I'm going to put the forearms in the back of my knees and I'm going to try and sit down. So I'm actually pressing on my forearms. It's like a little massage. You might not like that. And I'm feeling the pressure there. Just for a breath. And I'm releasing. And let's walk up on the thighs. Bend your knees generously, round your back. And come all the way up. Good time to have a quick sip of water. Please do it quickly. Because I want to do the flow one more time. And I want to do a bit more hand balancing. Guys, are we okay? Just a quick thumbs up or anything? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Feet hip distance, shoulders back, palms to the front. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg to the back, runner's lunge. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Cactus arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale. Sweep forward, warrior 3 to balance. Once you found your warrior 3, have a think. You can go into your dancer from here by reaching the right arm back and pressing the right foot into the hand and lifting shoulders high. Or stand up into a quad stretch first and slowly hinge forward. Take your time, but if you want, you can even leave it out. Because we are going to leave out the stalk and meet in warrior 3. So feel free to stand back up and find your way into warrior 3. Or see if you want to release the right foot and reach the arms by your sides. One more warrior 3, standing on the left leg still. Now I'm bending left knee and reaching left arm. Left fingertips onto the mat for half moon pose. Stack the shoulders. Find that balance. Take one more inhale. And reverse the warrior, bend the left knee, step the right foot all the way to the back. Sweep the left arm up to reverse the warrior. Take a big inhale and side lunge onto the back of the mat onto your right heel. Exhale. But this time I might ask you to keep the right heel flat, even if you need to be higher, because we're going to have a go with a bit of strength. But you always have the option to put the hands in the middle of the mat and go through wide-legged forward fold. Otherwise, I'm staying low and I'm sitting onto the left heel into a side lunge, which is a lot of strength in the legs. Please be careful with your hips. Lift the spine long just for one more breath. Nice. And then straight into a wild thing. Right hand down. Flip around in your own time. Right heel flat, left foot to the back. Landing it behind me and opening off into that back bend. Reach left fingertips. I'm going to hold it for a breath. Inhaling through a side plank. Exhaling through a chaturanga dandasana or leave it out. Cobra upward dog as you inhale. And exhale, find downward dog. Hold for a breath. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, step or jump the feet, hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, you're going for your other side. Left foot to the back. Runner's lunge. Make sure your right knee is above the right ankle. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Cactus, slight back bend. Hinge forward, exhale. And think about that balance. Warrior 3. Launch into it, lift the left heel. Find your balance first, level hips. If you're doing it from a quad stretch, stand up or reach the left arm to the back. Take your time. Pressing left foot into the hand. Lift the shoulder higher if you're coming from warrior 3. Make sure you're pointing the left knee to the back and the collarbones to the front. I'm going to release into warrior 3 slowly. Arms by my sides, just to level the hips. Half moon pose, bending right knee, right fingertips on the mat, and stack the shoulders and hips. Take your time to turn that hip out, turn the left foot out. Take one more breath. And step into reversed warrior. Bend the right knee, step the left foot to the back, cartwheel the right arm up, lengthen stance if you need to bend the right knee in the front. Right leg is bent in the front, right arm up. Sit onto the left heel, side lunge. Take your time, make sure your left heel is flat. You can always lift the right toes if you want, but make sure the left heel is flat. It helps if you're doing the strength. And now again, the option to put the hands onto the mat, going through wide-legged forward fold. Or sit low if you can. Careful on your hips, groin, knees. Sit over to the right heel. Beautiful. Lift the chest one more time. Loving the options. And then wild thing. Left hand on the mat. Flip around. Already turning the left foot, left heel flat. Right foot back. And bending the right knee. Right foot on the mat. Lifting hips. Shoulders. Reach the right arm. I'm going to hold it for one more breath. Inhaling through a side plank. Exhaling through a chaturanga. Inhale, cobra upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. I'm dropping the knees for a child's pose. Just take a little breath here. I'm going to stretch out your hip flexors and then we do a hand balance if you want to try it. Straddle split, I call it. But you can just do a bit more of an airplane balance. Find downward dog again. Push your bum up high. And I'm stretching out hip flexors first. Lift the right heel behind you into three-legged dog and step the right foot on the outside of the right hand into lizard. I'm dropping left knee, untucking the left toes. And dropping onto the outside edge of the right foot to swing side to side a few times. If your knee and the hips are happy. Make sure you can feel the front of your left hip. I feel it more if I lift the shoulders. Some of you like to go onto the elbows if you want that. I know I can't feel the left hip that much, but feel free to do that. And I'm pushing the right heel of the hand into the right knee, very gently. It's more of a turning the heart up to the sky, bending the right knee more. So you're letting the left hip drop even more. I'm taking the right arm to the back to point the right fingertips to the heel. And just by doing that, you might feel more. Or bend the left knee. If you manage to grab the left foot, first push the left foot into the hand to engage the left quad muscles. And then take a big inhale. As you exhale, relax the quad muscle and then pour the heel onto your bum. And hold. Good, that's good, Leah. That's good. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Lovely. I'm releasing it off, and there is your balance coming. I'm tucking left toes under. Hands on the mat. I'm turning the right knee to the front. Lift the back knee, and I'm starting with airplane. Imagine you're doing a little press up. So you're bending the elbows to drop the shoulders on the inside of the right knee, and walk the fingertips to the front. All the weight is in my legs. I'm reaching the arms under the shoulders, and then under the right hamstring to point the fingertips to the back. You want to have a go with your straddle split. Kind of reaching on the outside of the right leg, the right foot, and the left hand is under my left shoulder. And I'm shifting the weight to the front. Maybe extend, maybe bend, and see if you can pop your left rib cage onto your left elbow. See if you can squeeze your left glute, and maybe lift the left leg up. Have a play, and meet me in downward dog. Squeeze the, nice. I was going to say squeeze the left glute lift, but you've got it. Nice. Guys, meet me in downward dog, please. Child's pose if it's nicer on your wrist. And then let's do the other side. Left foot steps on the outside of the left hand into lizard. I'm dropping the right knee, untucking the right toes, and dropping onto the outside edge of the left foot, lifting chest. And if it feels nice to swing side to side, please do. Careful on your right knee. Find a stretch wherever that is. I know I've got tension in the hip and the left glute as well, so this feels quite nice. Feel free to go onto your elbows anytime you want, if it works. I'm pushing the left heel of the hand into the left knee, lifting the chest up. Keep bending the left knee so your right hip can sink closer to the mat. If you want to reach the left arm back, maybe just pointing the fingertips to the back will do the job. Or see if you want to bend the right knee. If you've got the foot, press the foot into the hand to engage the front of your right thigh. And then take a big inhale. Exhale, relax the quad muscle and pull the heel to your bum. Keep bending the left knee whatever you're doing to get that nice hip stretch. Release. Tuck the right toes. Point the left knee to the front, hands flat, lift the back knee. I'm doing a little press up just to sink the left shoulder on the inside of the left knee and reach the fingertips to the front. Staying here is good. Walk the hands back under your chest. Reach the fingertips towards the back of the mat, but the left tricep is under the left hamstring. And for the straddle split, make sure your hands are no wider than the shoulders. And I'm bringing the left hand a little bit on the outside of the left foot. And pop your right rib cage onto your tricep. And if you shift your weight forward, squeeze the glute, you should feel the shift in your balance. Have a play. No rush if you want to leave it out. Just sit into downward dog or child's pose and just take a few deep breaths. Otherwise, carry on with that side. Take a few more seconds. And then find your downward dog just to pedal it out. And then drop your knees onto the mat, sit into child's pose. It's 1:49 on mine. So we've got some stretching coming. I'm going to start with the glutes. I'm going onto my back. sitting the bum in the middle of the mat. This is probably the most important one after that work. And if you have the time, right foot flexing once you're on your back, heel across the left thigh, and find your glute stretch. Press the right knee away from you or pull the heel in. Pull the left thigh in for a glute stretch. Try and relax head and shoulders onto the mat. And take a few deep breaths. Changing sides slowly. Left heel across the right thigh. Find a glute stretch on the same on this side. Relax head and shoulders onto the mat. Take a few deep breaths.
Just take everything you need. I'll be getting lost in between. Close to you. Just take it. Close to you. Just take it. Close to you. Just take it. Close to you. Just take it.
Release the glute stretch. Let me stretch out your back. I'm releasing the left leg long, right knee in, and across your body for a spinal twist. Right shoulder blade flat, turn your head over to your right. Gentle pull with the left hand if you want. Make sure you feel it in your back, possibly your right foot.
Closer to you, further from me. Getting lost in
Coming through center slowly,
just take
carefully.
everything you
And I'm changing sides. Right leg long, left knee into the chest, and then across. Left shoulder blades flat, turn the head over to your left. Put the left knee across gently with the right hand if it helps.
just take it. Close to you. Just take it. Just take it. Close to you.
Bring it back through center. Hug the knees in. And look side to side. It's 154. I'm going to sit you up for an inner thigh stretch. Take your time. And I'm starting with the feet together, sitting upright. Choose anything else you want. And fold. Dropping the knees towards the mat. And maybe if you want, press the elbows onto the insides of your knees to press them closer to the mat. Make sure you can feel the stretch. You possibly feel it in your hips as well, your spine if you're dropping your head, but hopefully something in your inner thighs. And then sit back up slowly. I'm extending the left leg out to the side, opening the hips, and I'm doing a side stretch here. Either reach the left arm out towards the side somewhere, or grab the right foot. Right arm up and turning the armpit away from that straight leg and start leaning back towards the straight leg. To stretch your obliques, stretch it deep inside your back, your lower back, your QL muscle. See if you can turn your right armpit up to the sky and reach further towards the left foot while you're dropping the right knee towards the mat. Circle the right hand onto the mat first and then sit up slowly. Changing sides, right leg long, left heel into your groin, opening the hips up. Choose where the right hand wants to be. I'm grabbing the foot, or reach the left arm up when you're ready, and then start leaning towards the straight leg. Turning left armpit to the sky, feeling the left side of your waist stretching. Circle the left hand onto the mat and then sit back up slowly. Forward foot with the feet together before we do another one with the feet wide. Grab a strap if you've got one. Bend your knees slightly, otherwise take a big inhale, lengthen through the back and fall towards the thighs. Maybe grab the back of your legs, maybe the feet as you exhale. Slowly before we do the other forward fold. I'm just going to open the front of the hips with a fish. If you bring the hands behind you, point the toes towards the front of the mat, squeeze the elbows together, just pop the elbows onto the mat. I'm kind of sitting on my fingertips. And then see if you want to push your shoulders up towards the sky and drop your head back. Keep pointing the toes towards the front of the mat, and you're opening the front of the body. And that's your fish pose. Lift the chin to the chest first and press your lumbar spine towards your hands and push yourselves up onto your hands. Once you've come out of fish pose, one more stretch and I promise we're there. Wide legs. Turning the toes up for a sec. You have the option to have the hands behind you. Lengthen the spine for an inhale and exhale, push forward. Walk the hands to the front to find your inner thigh stretch. Anything that doesn't hurt your back, and you can feel your inner thigh stretching. Once you've found your stretch, close your eyes and take 5 long breaths. Walk the hands back slowly. Sitting back up, leaning back first, hands behind you, while you're giving your legs a shake, and then helping with the hands to close the knees slowly. And find a seated position, finishing with the neck stretches. Spine long, shoulders away from the ears. Right ear to the right shoulder.
I want your soul.
Left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to chest and roll around. Take a big circle. Feel the entire neck. Change direction. Once you're back to center, bring the hands together at your heart. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.